Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Temporal Forces deck video. And I played in a tournament this weekend, went to a League Challenge on Friday, and I ended up playing against a Tinkaton EX deck. I was playing an Arceus Pidgeot deck, and I ended up getting absolutely destroyed because Tinkaton is very strong now thanks to Dudunsparce. This combo is really, really good. Dudunsparce obviously has that ability, one-away draw, where, once you're in turn, you can draw 3 cards. If you do any cards in this way, shuffle this Pokemon and all cards attached to it back in your deck. Now, if you just have a bunch of Dunsparces in play and you chain the Dunsparce, you can accumulate a gigantic hand really quickly, which goes hand in hand with Tinkaton EX's big hammer attack, which for a double turbo energy does 30 damage for each card in your hand. Now, the nice thing with this is, with the Dunsparce's ability, if you get like Iono, as long as you are able to draw back in your Dunsparces, you can just keep snowballing your hand and building it up. You have other powerful draw cards like the Gather Materials Tinkaton, allowing you to discard a card from your hand to draw 3 cards, so that's another way you can draw cards. And you also have all the supporter cards, like Morty's Conviction being a really good one. Discard a card from your hand and then draw a card for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. This allows you to drop the 5 cards, which is really, really good if your opponent fills up their board. And then you also have Nemona, which draws you 3 cards, which does build up your hand. But Nemona can also be combined with Nemona's Backpack, which allows you to put 2 Nemona cards from your discard pile back into your hand, which allows you to build up a bigger hand, too, when you play 2 Nemonas. And that's basically the deck. You're just using the Dunsparce to draw a ton of cards every turn, to build up a huge hand, go for Tinkaton's Big Hammer, and just one-hit KO anything in the active. It's really not hard to get Tinkaton to do over, like, 400 damage really, really quickly when you're able to set up the deck. And sometimes you play against decks that don't really play that much hand disruption, which means you can kind of just control the game the entire time and just constantly have a humongous hand where Tinkaton can just pop off. And like I said, I got destroyed by this deck in a tournament, so I just had to try it out. But before we do it in the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're looking to get any Pokemon TCG Live pack codes, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Council's code line for the cheapest. So if you're looking for, of course, the main set right now, Temporal Forces, or an older set, or some IRL TCG singles and product, Card Council's all that over there. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So big shouts to Card Cavern. Check them out. Use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out the second channel down below, too, for some more content. I just did a video where I looked at the top 10 best decks in the standard format right now, and also decks doing good in Japan, because Dragapult EX is really dominating in Japan right now. So definitely want to check out that video down below if you want to look ahead into our next meta when Twilight Masquerade comes out. So here is the Tinkaton list I am playing in today's video. Inspired from some lists from Japan that I saw. But yeah, Tinkaton definitely seems really strong with the Dunsparce, because that was kind of the problem with Tinkaton. I mean, we did lose Milotic, which was a great card to play, because obviously Milotic prevented you from losing your hand. But now, without Milotic, you're a little bit more susceptible to stuff like the Ionos and the Judges. But with the Dunsparce in play, as long as you have the Dunsparces in play, those Ionos aren't going to be a big deal, because you can just Dunsparce and draw more cards. And then, of course, you do have the Gather Materials Tinkaton. Tinkaton does get to attack for a single copy of Double Turbo Energy, or you can also play the new A-Spec Neo Upper Energy, which is a great upgrade to the deck. Neo Upper Energy is another way you can attack with Tinkaton EX. You can also use Neo Upper Energy with the other one-prize Tinkaton 2 to use Special Hammer, which does 180 damage if there is a Special Energy on this Tinkaton, which obviously Neo Up Energy does provide. You can also use Reversal Energy to use that too, which we do play 2 copies of Reversal. This also lets us use Luxray, which I like having Luxray in the deck. A lot of lists I saw in Japan were playing Luxray. I like playing the Luxray too. It's a great way to deal with Pidgeot EX when playing against Charizard, which makes it sometimes harder for them to chain the Ionos over and over again. But yeah, that's really it for the Tinkaton list. Tinkaton to Dunsparce is really strong. I got wrecked by it in a tournament. I had to play it. Let's go show off Tinkaton and see what it can really do. Again, this game, we do have a lot of stuff in our hand, but not much of a follow-up. We can get a couple basics down, but we gotta be thinning the deck out here, because we need more. We need supporters, which we don't have. So I'm just gonna pass. We're probably gonna have to play it a bit slower. This deck kind of is a bit of a slower paced deck sometimes, just because its setup is a little bit, takes a bit to get going. Ooh, we're up against Raging Bolt. That'll be interesting. Okay, they have water. So we need to move Manaphy out of the active, because we are going to get completely destroyed by Greninja. That's amazing. I love it. So we need to retreat Manaphy here, because I don't want to lose my Manaphy to Greninja Cologne. That would be very annoying. We are playing against Palkia. Raging Bolt. Palkia, which is, it's decent. We have the Luxray. We just don't have a great hand. My hand is just completely... It's not very... I mean, we have the other Tinkaton. I mean, we honestly draw Rare Candy here. It's not that bad. I just need to draw cards. We need to get a Dunsparce. We need something to accumulate a better hand. Ooh, we actually might just get turn 1 attacked. If I lose my Manaphy here, this could be pretty bad, because we just get Greninja, and it's like GG's, basically. because I'm going to be really far behind. So I need to not get Greninja here. This is not good. Yeah, getting turn 1 KO'd by this Raging Bolt would not be fun. Let's see if they can find Switch and Palkia V. That'd be really bad. If they get both Switch and Palkia here, would not be very happy. And there's Palkia. Don't tell me they got Switch too. No. Yeah, I don't want to lose my Manaphy. I kind of need it. So we need Manaphy to survive the turn so I can take advantage of my Manaphy so I don't get Greninja'd and then they take 2 prizes with a 1 prizer. And cripple my board. Because, yeah, they can really do some damage. They are doing a lot this turn. I don't like this. They still have Mew, which could draw them a card. Ooh. Do we ever want to play that? Maybe. I guess that does help a little bit if actually we don't draw anything here. Ooh, wow. Iono gets discarded. Okay. That's actually... I mean, now we don't have to worry about our hand getting taken away, which is actually not bad. Thankfully, they whiffed. All right, good. Can I please draw something playable? We do indeed draw Morty's Conviction, which is honestly pretty poggers. Honestly, this is kind of a tough decision as to what to discard. Every card is good. I'm going to opt for Tinkatuff because could get Rare Candy. And yeah, there we go. So now we can start snowballing our hand. I guess we'll play the Primordial Altar. Why not? Nope. Definitely want that. All right. We could, if I get Switch here, I could attack with the Tinkaton, which honestly isn't bad. There's Luxray. Ooh. So I didn't get a Dunsparce. Do I take the Luxray? With a Dunsparce. I could take Jirachi and then discard it with Gather Materials. Kind of like that too, actually. I don't want to reveal we have Luxray either, just in case. We'll just thin out this Jirachi. Jirachi's obviously not very good in this matchup, so we'll get rid of the Jirachi. Nice. Okay. We'll bench you. Retreat. We'll have to sacrifice a Dunsparce here. That's fine. The one thing is I don't think my opponent is playing another Iono, right? So that's good. They played their PAL pad and the Ionos in discard. I don't know how many Ionos they play. So it's most likely 1. Maybe 2. There's like maybe a slim chance they have 2. But we'll see. Now, hopefully they don't Cologne Cross Switch or Cologne Prime Catcher me this turn. That'd be pretty bad if they did. That would be very, very awkward if they did that. They need Greninja, or they need Palkia, Prime Catcher, canceling Clone. They need a really big wombo combo. So hopefully my Manaphy doesn't get KO'd. We should start be able to take 2 prizes next turn, though, with the play. Ideally, I mean, I wouldn't mind going Luxray to take out their Palkia. Actually, killing the Palkia wouldn't be bad. Just then the Greninja plays, like, off the table for a while. But we can also scale the Raging Bolt, which is fine, too. Because once we get the Tinkaton EX out, they have to keep going Raging Bolt to KO it. Honestly, this is probably just going to be a back-and-forth, like, 2-prize fiesta where one of us is just going to have to keep taking 2 prizes every single turn to keep up. We can both do it. Once they get the Raging Bolt going, this thing should be able to take a prize every single turn. So, all right, do they have it? They have a Switch. Don't think they got it, unless they're trolling. Doesn't look like it, though. Yeah, I don't think they got it. All right. So we need to knock out Raging Bolt, or ideally we go Luxray against Palkia. So we have a few options this turn. We will figure out the best line of defense. In order to go Luxray, I still need a Gusting card and Reversal, which I don't have. So, I mean, ideally we just want to get Tinkaton here. I could also just knock him out with Special Hammer on the Mew. That would also be a decent place. We actually have a few options here for plays we can make. So that's nice. Okay. So we'll play this first. Might as well. Maybe it's like a dead card we don't care about. We already have 1 in our hand. Honestly, it's fine. We can gather material. I'll take the Morty. I might want to just chain Morty's here. Okay. We got the Tinkaton. So we can Morty's Conviction. I think I'm just going to take out the active, right? So get rid of this. Nice. Big hands. Big hands. Let's go Rare Candy Tinkaton. And the Neo Upper Energy might make a difference in this scenario. We'll put that on, sure. Retreat. We should have a knockout. Yeah, 330 damage. So we can play 1 more card down from our hand. Might as well be the Tinkatuff. All right, knockout. All right, there we go. Big time KO. Now, if my opponent does knock me out, honestly, they're probably going to kill me in return. They don't need a lot to knock me out. But we'll see. Got Super Rod and Artazon. The Artazon is okay. I don't think I really need it at the moment, but it's not bad. So we're either going to go Tinkaton again, or we're going to knock out a... We're going to go for the Luxray line. My opponent could Greninja me this turn. Even if they do, what are they doing? Knock out Dunsparce, knock out Tinkatuff. Then I just go boss anyways. They probably just need a Raging Bolt me here. It might be a little too late for them to kind of go in for the Greninja play. They should be able to KO me. They can obviously get a lot of energy and play this turn. They just need, what, 5 energy to KO me? Not too hard. Yeah, they can definitely knock me out. Maybe they... And they still have Star Portal. So yeah, no, we're definitely dead. They really have to. They can Star Portal. We just need to keep up every turn, essentially, in this matchup. And that's why I grabbed the Morty off the altar. Because like, it's a pretty good card, man. Let's get even more cards here. The only thing I'm scared is them having a second Iono. But in order to go a Raging Bolt every turn, they also have to play Sada. They could go for an Iono Greninja play, though. So I think this turn, we're going to try to establish double the Dunsparce here. Honestly, I wouldn't mind killing the Palkia this turn still. If I get the ability to, I am 100% going to try to Luxray that Palkia. Just so then we don't have to worry about the... Yeah. And we don't have to worry about getting KO'd by Greninja. I mean, they have a bunch of 2-prizers in play anyways, even if they were to go for like a Greninja play. But they could like Greninja my Dunsparces if I don't evolve them and cripple me with an Iono, assuming they play 2 Ionos. I just don't know how many Ionos they play. They could be playing more than one, right? So we have to be mindful of that. We'll see what they end up doing here. Are they going to go Star Portal to conserve some energy? That's the other question. They are going to Star Portal. They don't put energy on the Greninja. Well, they might have to discard the waters anyways. Okay, we might be okay. Yeah, they put more on the Palkia. So maybe we just knock out the active then with Tinkaton. They could energy switch to the Greninja out of nowhere, though. But the energy switch in the discard... Alright, I think we're fine. I think we just Tinkaton the active then. Can they find a another Ancient Booster Capsule? Because then I can play more of my hand down and set up a better board. So if on the off chance they have an Iono number 2 or a Roxanne, we can play around it. There's a Sada. What's the other problem with this, though, is if... Then they still need a Sada to Raikou. Or Raging Bolt. I don't know why I call it Raikou. It's literally just Ancient Raikou. Yeah, they need Sada anyways to KO another Tinkaton. So it's probably fine, to be honest. Alright, this is fine. We should be fine to win the prize trade. Should be okay. We snowballed pretty nicely here, but let's see if my opponent has a hand disruption card. They are down Iono and Palpad. I don't think they're playing 2 Ionos. If they do, it gets a little awkward, but if they Iono, they're not doing Sada, which means we're not getting attacked by the Raging Bolt, which makes it very tough for them to KO a Tinkaton, which currently, I mean, Palkia is not KOing Tinkaton. Raging Bolt, Sandy Shocks, no, Sandy Shocks ain't getting there. So, we shall see. They keep the energy on to the Palkia. All right, fine with me. So, yeah, I'm fine with just killing the active. So let's see what our top deck is first. Okay, so we do have the Luxray play open to us. I do think it is correct to just kill Raging Bolt here, though, with Tinkaton. So let's do this first. See if we got anything good here to discard. Yep, that's a good card to discard. With the Nemona's backpack. Play Super Rod, get back Dunsparce, Tinkaton, and Tinkatuff. Yeah, get the 2 Tinks back, and the Dunsparce. Will Morty's Conviction away? We can get rid of 1 reversal, right? Let me get rid of the Nemona. Okay, there we go. We got more ball cards, which will help us get to the Tinkaton. We'll get rid of the Artazon with this. Okay, we got the Tinkaton. So we got the KO. We got the KO, which is important. I want to make sure I got the KO there. So let's bench that. Attach, retreat. 400 damage. Yeah, they're definitely dead. So let's go Dunsparce. Do I play the Artazon? Let's see if I can get a Dunsparce here. Nice. Okay. I'll evolve here just in case. Just in case somehow they Greninja me. Just, you never know. Plus, if they Iono me, I want to get that down now. Can play the Artazon. May as well. No, I'll just knock him out. Alright. And then all we have to do next turn is get another Tinkaton off. Or we could potentially Luxray for game. Maybe I could have put the Luxray in play then. But I definitely probably get another Dunsparce here for sure. Got 2 Dunsparces off the prizes. Alright. Can my opponent stop me here? If they don't have a way to hand disrupt me, we should win the game. We just need to hit our last Tinkaton, or we just Luxray for game, or Tinkaton for game with the 1 prizer. It should be game, as long as we don't get hand disrupted. But the problem is, if my opponent wants to KO my active, they're most likely going to have to Sada, which means we're not getting Iono'd, right? So, unless they have a second energy switch. That's the only thing I can think of. They have to have 2 energy switches here in order to attack me with Raging Bolt plus Iono me. So, we'll see. I'm going to say they don't got it like that, but you never know. You never know. All right, that's a Sada. That is not Iono, which means we should win here. And we have game in hand. Because they knock me out, they go down to 1 prize, I can Luxray for game. Or we can just get another Tinkaton in play, and then do another jillion damage knockout on this Raging Bolt. So, should be game no matter what. They also have to sacrifice all their energy to KO me here. Right? They need a lot to get going for next turn, too. So, it is GG's. We have many ways we can win this turn. We have a lot of ways we can win here. There's a Pokegear. Sada number? Okay, so I guess we're never going to find out if they had a second Iono. I'm going to say they didn't play 2 Ionos, but you never know. This should be game, though. We have a few ways we can win. We can go Tinkaton, Luxray, or we can try to get the EX back and then just knock him out. I think we'll just play it safe and do the Luxray knockout, because why not? Control the versatility of having the Luxray in the deck. Sometimes you do play against Pokemon weak to lightning. You need the Luxray. But you can kind of just see how quickly we were able to just kind of snowball together the combos. Like, just once you get, like, everything online, the deck just flows really well. And it's really hard to stop the Tinkaton, especially when you don't play any hand disruption or you play, like, one card in your deck that can actually disrupt the hand. You can kind of see how strong Tinkaton to Dunsparce is. Once you build up a big hand, you chain the Mortys, the Nemonas, the Dunsparces. You even get the 1 prize Tinkaton out. You just snowball these big KOs. And it becomes basically a favor of, like, can you KO my Tinkaton every turn? No? Okay, I'm just going to keep KOing you, because I'm doing well over 300 damage every single turn, and no problem. All right, again, this game with Tinkaton. We're up against, ooh, it's an ancient deck. This could be a bad matchup. We're weak to metal, though. Honestly, our hand is kind of mid. I don't want to give them an Artazon if they're playing Roaring Moon, but I don't have a Buddy Poffin. All right, Nest Ball does help a little bit. Going first does help also, assuming they don't turn 1 knock me out. I think I'm going to have to Nest Ball or Artazon. I need to get another Tink down just in case they do donk me with Vengeance Fletching turn 1. It's possible. They just need 2 energy. Yeah, giving them this Artazon feels kind of bad, but we got to set up the big Tink. I mean, the hand's okay. We can Dunsparce. Would have been good to get a Buddy Poffin there, too, because we got a Buddy Poffin out. More Dunsparces. Possibly played Arezu. All right, we'll see how it goes. This matchup could be difficult depending on how the Roaring Moon deck is able to set up here. There's the Artazon getting played. We'll see if it's Ancient Box or if it's just Roaring Moon Dunsparce. Could be a Dunsparce Mirror. And there's Greninja already in their hand, of course. Yikes. It's not good. Okay, no Sada, which means we are not, but well, hopefully not getting attacked. It's unlikely. So that's good, I guess. We'll see what they explore away here. Because if they're playing Roaring Moon, then we'll know off the Explorer's Guidance. Okay, it is Ancient Box, which is a little scarier, to be honest with you, of a matchup. Pokestop getting played. They got Palpad. Yeah, this is scary. They can one-shot me very easily. 300 HP might not be enough to survive a hit. We have Luxray we can try to use in this matchup. But I don't know, this matchup definitely seems kind of tough. Do I ever play Pokestop? Probably not. And they got the turn 1 Ancient Booster Capsule. Probably not killing them then, which is not good. Alright, well, let's Artazon. Get another Dunsparce out. I think we'll just run away draw before we do anything. This will help us decide what we want to do this turn. Didn't get a rare candy or anything. Looks like we'll Nemona. There we go. Now I need Tinkaton EX. Alright, let's go Aroma first. Dang it. I was going to say, if I can flip heads and I don't have to play Great Ball. Unfortunate whiff. Okay, we'll play Great Ball here. See if we can... There we go. So all I needed was a Tinkaton EX. I don't think we're doing 200 damage, though. Let's say, well, if I don't bench anything. How much are we doing right now? 240? Okay, we are doing 220, right? No, 190. We're 10 off. No! Okay, we may as well just... I guess we'll Buddy Poffin. We aren't killing them. We might as well just attack with Big Hammer since we're 10 off anyways. See, that's why I wanted to flip heads on the... I guess it wouldn't have mattered because the... No, I would have had a Pokemon in my hand anyways. We're 1 card short of a knockout. That sucks. Now they're going to be able to attack me here, which is kind of annoying. Not much I can do. We have a pretty good board setup. I mean, we had a pretty good turn, too. It just sucks my opponent can attack me here and knock me out in 2 turns. Like, I don't know how winnable this matchup is. We have 1 Iono, but we don't want to Iono my opponents. Iono's only good in, like, certain scenarios. I don't know, man. This doesn't seem very good. I feel like they just run me over every time. Not sure. We need to get, like, a 2 or 3 prize card lead, and even then, it's still not fantastic. I need them to miss a beat. I guess I have to be mindful of Great Tusk. Be a little cautious of that. There is the PAL pad. I gotta be lucky, and they gotta whiff an attack here somehow. They probably have a Sawda in their hand, though. Alright, yep, there's Sawda. Do they have Dark Energy in there, though? They do have 2. Yeah, this is bad. This is just not good. Yeah, this matchup's just not great. 2 prize decks, depending on the build, just they kind of suck against Roaring Moon. So I'm not sure we're going to be able to do much. We'll see, though. We can do a lot next turn with our Arezu, but, like, it's not even enough, because, like, they're just going to 2-shot me anyways. 300 HP is also not bulky enough. There's no Turo in the deck. I think we have to play from behind, and then use a Luxray, maybe, if possible. We can use the 1-prize Tinkaton. That's also an option. I think we have to try to offset the prize trade with our 1-prizers. And maybe we can beat them, but it's not looking great. We know they don't play hand disruption, though. We don't have to worry about them disrupting me, which is good. That's like the one benefit. So my opponent will never hand disrupt me back. So we do have that going for us also. So that's nice, I guess. And they're doing 100 damage. Okay, they're not doing as much as I thought, but, I mean, they can do 200 next turn. It ain't that hard. All right, Tinkatuff's good top deck. Let's Arezu for triple Dunsparce. Let's go. We're going all the way, baby. We're drawing. We're one-away drawing. We're going hot. All right. Runaway draw. Number 1, what do you got for me? Okay, nice. More stuff. We can Artazon out the Dunsparce. Runaway draw again. Obviously, they're getting KO'd here, but we're just able to draw a lot of cards. Okay, more stuff. That's good. And then we'll Runaway draw again. Nice. All right, we're doing 370. Yeah, it's overkill, bro. All right, we'll put that down. We can... I mean, like I said, they're not hand shoved to me, but... I'm trying to think. Do I want to do anything else here before I do end my turn? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to Big Hammer. We'll see if they can do 200 damage. If they whiff a knockout here, maybe we can do something. Maybe. We need them to, like, whiff an attack this turn. It's unlikely, but you never know. If only we played, like, an Eerie. Maybe if we played Eerie, we could have been in a better spot. We could have, like, Grinched their Super Rods away, which could have been pretty beneficial. That would maybe win us the game if we could play an Eerie in this deck. Would Eerie even be worth it in here? Probably. I don't think there's really a purpose of playing Eerie, but, I mean, theoretically, it could be good. I mean, yeah, we're always able to one-hit KO them. It just, we need to make sure we're also playing it from behind. So if I knock out the Roaring Moon here, then I can't use Reverse Energy Special Hammer. Then I'm forced to just attack with Tinkaton EX, and that's just not enough. So I don't know. Seems kind of weak. I guess if we have, like, a well-timed Iono, we'll be okay. They're playing double Great Tusk. Like, we have to be a little cautious of Great Tusk, because if our hand's huge enough, then they might be able to, like, Iono me to a bad hand. Yeah, there's Sawda. That's not good. They have Pokestop here. It could be pretty bad. So, like, if I knock out this Roaring Moon, we're just going to fall behind. We're going to be ahead, and then I can't use Reversal Energy. But we could still maybe use Reversal later on in the game. Yeah, maybe it's okay, actually. As long as we can use a 1-prizer, we might be okay to win this game. So we'll see. Can they knock me out this turn? We'll see. Great. Cobalion. That's not doing much for them. Guess they wanted to thin it out. Do they have another Pokestop here? No, there's Concealed. I mean, it's very likely that they can do 200 damage. I'd be very surprised if they did not do 200 damage here. Yeah, there's another 2 cards in the discard pile. They still have that Sawda. Yeah, they're definitely knocking me out. I don't know if it's, like, very likely they can do 200 damage here to my Tinkaton. I was surprised they only did 100 last turn, to be honest with you. It wasn't really kind of their discard, but, like, I was like, how was I not, like, at least, like, 120? Counter Catcher, my Tinkatuff, no. Okay, that's annoying. How much are they doing? 190. So they were 1 card short of a knockout. Okay. Still, them getting a prize this turn is pretty bad. There's not really a point of going Rare Candy Tinkaton. Not really. I mean, I guess there kind of is a point. See if we can find a Dudunsparce here. There it is. I guess if I go into a fresh Tinkaton EX, they're forced to counter catcher. But they could still, like, go around me. We'll see if we can even find that. Haven't been able to see Rare Candy yet. I could just Morty here. Rare Candy? Nope. I mean, if we don't get Rare Candy, it's kind of awkward. I guess I could have benched... I don't know, whatever. Runaway draw. Give me rare candy, please. Wow, no candy. That's actually not great. So now we're forced to attack with a 2-prizer, which I guess does lend us the option to attack with a 1-prizer. Kind of sucks, though. Unfortunate. 520 damage, though, is pretty nice. No candy, though. I mean, if ideally we attack with a fresh Tinkaton there, they're forced to counter catcher me again. I mean, they probably had it, but still. Still kind of sucks. I don't know. Seems kind of tough. I think, honestly, we might have to just Iono them at some point. If we can go Iono plus triple the Dunsparce in one turn could give us the advantage we need. So that's something I am looking towards. Now, if they do knock me out here, my opponent will be ahead in the prize trade, meaning we can knock him out with Luxray or potentially the other Tinkaton. So that's good. So we do have a few things we can do this turn if they do knock me out here. So it's not that bad. So there's that. Well, let's attack him with 1-prizers and hope for the best. That's like my best plan I can do. We'll see, we'll see. I guess my opponent, like, needs to, like, mismanage the resources. This is going to be tough, though. At least we can control our board at this point and not have a 2-prizer in play, which is one benefit we have going for us. Honestly, I probably should have rotted last turn and got back that Tinkatuff. Well, going Luxray here is fine. We can also, like, Luxray Boss, which I'm fine with, unless I get double booster capsule on. But it's not very hard for them to hit 300 damage in the late game, and that's what I'm scared of. So, I don't know. They pass? Oh, they didn't have an energy. All right, now there's actually a chance we can stay in this game. I was not expecting them to whiff the KO there. How many rods have they played? None. That's pretty impressive. Just KO the active, I guess. I'm not going to do anything else. We can hold the hand. I guess now... But now we can't use the Luxray, but that's fine, because now my opponent, like... They just whiff the attack. So they need a lot to kind of get going here. I guess with the Artazon in play, that's a little sketchy. Interesting. Did they just not... They must not have... I guess they mismanaged their resources. They played only 5 Dark Energy. They must have prized like a Dark or 2. That's maybe what happened. Or they're leaning more into the Great Tusk option. We have to be mindful of Great Tusk. I got to watch out for Great Tusk. I still need to make sure that I'm playing very cautiously here. They need like Retrieval or something. I'm surprised they whiffed the attack last turn. That was really insane. This does give us a better advantage now. Honestly, maybe if I had Rare Candy here, I'd love to go Iono. Maybe I should have probably drew cards last turn, to be honest. Kind of regretting that. I probably should have just played like a Nemona, drew a couple cards. Because now we can't use Lux right now, right? Or Tinkaton. Just kind of a bummer. They're already doing 260. If I KO this, they're doing 280. But now I can Iono them to 3. Okay, if I can find Rare Candy Tinkaton, I would love to go Iono to 3 here. Nice. Okay, so here's where things go well. So we can go Rare Candy Tinkaton. And then we can go Dunsparce. Should be a Dunsparce. We can grab with that. And then when we Iono, we can, as long as we can do 200 damage next, right? We just make sure we're hitting for 200 here. Because we need to Iono my opponent. Yeah. This is the Iono turn for sure. Do I do anything else? Play this. I don't think there's anything in there. We'll just... Yeah. I want to see what I have left. Switch. Okay. All right. So we go Iono here. We shrink their hand, and then obviously we Iono them, make it so they can't hopefully attack. I mean, it's unlikely they can attack anyways. But yeah, we got triple Dunsparce, right? We just need to basically go runaway draw 3 times, and we can build our hand back up. So runaway draw. We just literally do runaway draw 3 times. And that's like how we get there. We have the Nemona's backpack, which is good. Still should have Nemona'd last turn, though. I'm regretting that. All right, runaway draw again. And then go here. Runaway draw. Nice. Yeah, we're doing 310 damage. They are cooked. All right. This might be enough for us to win. I mean, they missed a beat, and that's what we needed. So let's see if it's enough. We have boss in hand, so we can chase them. Iono to 3. Now, the one thing is, they didn't play a rod yet. I could have Iono them into a rod. They probably got an Explorer's Guidance, but if they... Basically, they have to take a prize this turn, or else we win the game. If they don't take a prize here, we do win the game. Because there's no way they can win the prize trade, as long as they set up 2 Tinkatons. So I think we should be able to win this game. Because my opponent missed a beat. And I guess that's sometimes all you need. So we'll see if they're able to attack me this turn. It's very unlikely. They have to be playing a switching card. They burn the Artazon. Do they not have a Rod in hand? No, they didn't. There's Pokestop. Prime Catcher. Okay, see, that's where things get annoying. They do play Prime Catcher, which does give them a switching card. As long as they can move Greninja and attack in the same turn, because they can't go Sada plus attach to Greninja to retreat it in order to build up a Moon. So I think we should be fine, right? As long as they don't have Rod. They needed to have a Rod there. Rod back, plus plus Artazon it out. Have a Sada. They need so much. I don't know why they burned that Nest Ball. There's Explorer's Guidance. If they play that, not a Sada, there's no way they can attack this turn. And yeah, all right. This should be GG set. My opponent shouldn't have a way to win here. Assuming all goes well. They need... Okay, they just concede. All right. Did they not play a Super Rod? How would they... either they prized their rods or somehow they just didn't find it. That was kind of weird. But we take those. I mean, yeah, that Iono is all we needed to do. Iono plus triple Dunsparce is kind of sick, because it obviously makes it so like, oh, I don't really care about the Iono as much. I get into this game with Tinkaton. Not a bad turn one. We're up against a Palkia deck. Ooh, interesting. Guess we're going to find out how this is going to go. Our turn one isn't bad. We have Dunsparce, Artazon. I guess, yeah, it could be a bit better, I guess. We do have the Artazon and the Morty's Conviction to get us some more Pokemon, maybe. If they even bench any Pokemon. They may not. We might need Manaphy, too. We do need the, we need more basics, I guess. So maybe it's not perfect. We'll see if the Vessel gets them here. Because this might just be a Palkia deck. It could be Shem Pow with a Palkia. I don't know. I have seen Palkia list right now playing the Iron Leaves in the deck to counter Charizard. That's definitely something I want to try out, is Palkia. Palkia with Leaves could be pretty fun. What do they have? 7 cards. Is there any other basics? I mean... If they bench more basics, it helps our Morty's Conviction. But it also gives them a better turn, too. Okay, they have an Ultra Ball. That's probably going to get a Greninja. Oh, we're playing against Gholdengo. Look at that. Gholdengo's kind of annoying. We are weak to Metal. But this is kind of just a two-shot game, I guess, right? This is basically how this matchup goes. We're both just we need to... whoever takes first 2 prizes, I imagine, wins. You know, they got Gimme Ghoul, Energy Retrieval turn. That's pretty good. Can they Greninja me next turn is going to be the main question. Yeah, they can. Greninja, no. So we don't get Manaphy. We just probably flat out lose. That's fantastic. Okay, Nest Ball's good. Dude, every card in the hand is good, though. I actually don't know what to get rid of here with the Morty's Conviction. It's got to be something, though. Okay, I'm going to do the Artazon, just thin out, grab Manaphy right away. It's got to be the Tinkaton, right? Because I don't think I'm going to be going with that right away. Nice. Probably best to just sacrifice Tinkatink here. I mean, no way they get Prime Catcher Cologne, right? The Artazon does give him access to another Gimme Ghoul. So basically, this matchup is going to go... We need a Luxray their Palkia, and then go Tinkaton twice to KO 2 Gholdengos. That's probably how the matchups go. So we should be okay to prize trade, but we need to make sure we can Luxray next turn. Currently, I can't do Luxray, so I don't know if that's possible. But it is possible to win the game with that prize trade specifically. I mean, ideally, they don't KO me this turn. If they whiff an attack for one turn, that'd be nice. But yeah, we have to go like Luxray the Palkia, and then start taking 2 prizes on the Gholdengos with 2 Tinkatons, and we can win this. I don't know how it's gonna work out, because we are... I mean, it's not bad. We have an okay hand. We can get the big Tinkaton out, or the other Tinkaton, like the one prizer. Because yeah, we can't use Tinkaton EX right away. If I go Tinkaton, I got Palkia, it'd be good, because then like we can just up trade into the Gholdengos, obviously, but. Well, it's probably better to Luxray them. See, do they have anything? Sometimes Gholdengo can get these awkward draws. Maybe they don't have a way to find a Palkia here. Let's see. Can they do it? Can they take a knockout this turn? Or are they going to be stuck doing Rule the Region? They are doing Rule the Region. They could still Greninja me next turn with a Prime Catcher Cologne, which is kind of scary. You have to be very mindful of that. Ooh, Full Metal Lab. I don't think that's really going to make a difference. We'll see, though. There's Big Tink. I don't think I'm going to be able to take a KO this turn. So let's just Arezu. Grab the... we'll grab this guy. We don't really need Tinkatuff, though, do we? I don't want to... I kind of do want the Luxray, though. Then they know I have Luxray, which is kind of awkward. Do I really want to grab that? Let's check. We have Counter Catcher and stuff. 2 reversals, Neo. Sure, we'll grab these 3. Could evolve the active into the Tink here and go Neo Upper Energy and Special Hammer them. I don't know if I want to do that, though. So let's just run away draw. Nice. We got more stuff. Now, maybe we can take a knockout this turn on the Palkia. I mean, if I do that, then it's okay. But then they KO me with Gholdengo, and then I basically have to respond to the Gholdengo immediately. But that's not impossible. Not with this hand, anyway. So maybe it is possible if we can find double turbo. We do. There's no way that's enough, though, right? Huh. Like, I might just wait another turn. There's no way we're knocking out the active Palkia. So I go Evolve, Attach. That's 3 cards. And I don't think I have a KO this turn. Right? 30, 60, 80. Plus, I want to get Tinkatuff down. Well, I guess I have double candy. I think, honestly, we just go... We go this Tinkaton for now. Gather materials. Well, I guess we could double candy, but I don't know. We'll see what we get. Double Nemona. So I have to play 3 cards in my hand. That's 30, 60, 120, 150, 180, 210. Yeah, we aren't KOing the Palkia if I evolve into the Tinkatons. There's no point. So let's just set up our board a little bit more. Grab these 2. And just pass. I guess I could play rough. That damage shouldn't be relevant, though. Yeah, I'll just pass. It's fine. I'm not gonna do play rough. There's no point. There's no point. If I go play rough here, yeah, there's no point. Yeah, I don't think I could have killed the Palkia. If I had the kill on the Palkia, I would have taken it. I think we needed too many resources. So I want to kill the Palkia, but then I also want to kind of get more Pokemon and place on my board a bit better. I just can't do all that. So I think we just chill for a turn. It's fine. My opponent has 3 2-prizers in play, which is our win con. Ooh, they're playing Dunsparce too. Okay. They're also playing Dunsparce. Look at that. It's a Dunsparce mirror. That's cool. Gholdengo definitely is a deck I do need to visit soon. I love me some Gholdengo, bro. It won me $1,000. I gotta try it again. It just feels bad when you play against Erie. That's the Full Metal Lab, I imagine. Yep. Full Metal Lab. Yep, there it is. Full Metal Lab. Great glitch there, TCG Live. All right. Hopefully the game doesn't break on us. I want to see how this game finishes. All right, now let's see if they can pull off the Greninja Cologne this turn. That would be a little disgusting. It's unlikely. If they had a Pokestop, it probably would be possible, unless they just have it like that, but you never know. There's the Palkia. See, we want to Luxray them here. Oh my god, they play Iono. Yikes. There goes my hand. My hand was pretty good, too. That's not good. I mean, you do have a lot of draw. It's probably fine. Yeah, well, there's mostly everything we need to almost Luxray my opponent, so maybe it's aight, because we might be able to just Luxray them regardless, looking at my hand. That's pretty good, actually. That was not a bad... As long as they don't Iono themselves into Cologne Cross-Switch, or Cologne Prime Catcher. They might, though. Yeah, I don't know. This is actually kind of sketchy. There's coin bonus. We'd have to counter catch them if they did that. If they put another Pokemon down, we can Morty's Conviction for a big hand, which is good. It's very possible they get Luxray this turn. We can draw a lot of cards here. We definitely can see Luxray. I mean, I hope. We're drawing a lot of cards. I just need them to not go Greninja Cologne. That would be fantastic. If they go Greninja Cologne Prime Catcher, it's kind of sus. They are seeing a lot of cards here. It's not looking great. The odds... Well, if they had a Pokestop, I think they could probably get it. But what are the odds they find they're one of Cologne and Prime Catcher? Possible. They did see 6 new cards with the Iono. Plus everything else they can do to draw cards. It's a little scary, but... If they had, like, the option of playing Irida this turn or Cypher Maniac, they would have had it. Could have been tough. They also have to, like, retreat Palkia, too. So, I don't know. They need a lot. No way. Dude, I swear if they actually hit it. Okay, they didn't. They're just going after my big tank. That's fine. It's a little annoying. They're actually going Gholdengos, and I'm forced to attack it. That's a little awkward, actually. They might have a Silene, so we can still potentially get Greninja, so we have to be still mindful of that. We can still... I mean, we can probably kill the active, to be honest with you, with Tinkaton. Kind of sucks I'm losing my big Tink here, but whatever. Would have been nice to have, obviously. Could get another one out, find Rod or something. We'll see. Might be okay, though. We can probably KO the active, in all honesty, with Tinkaton EX. It's possible to do that. Or we could Luxray the Palkia. We would need Counter Catcher, though, to do that. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off. All right. So, let's see what we can do this turn. Let's see what we can cook up here. We'll start the turn off with Morty's Conviction, I think. Let's go Morty. We'll see where the Morty takes us. Okay. We got the counter catcher. See, now we're extremely close to Luxray. I would probably rather do Luxray here, to be honest with you. So let's see. Runaway draw. Super Rod's good. Okay. Play Capturing Aroma. Alright, Luxray it is. So yeah, I think we just Luxray Palkia here. Because then I shut off the option and then I go friggin' Greninja, so that's good. So, let's Luxray them. Schluxray feels pretty good. Oh, Artazon out. Another Dunsparce, just to thin the deck out a little bit. Retreat. Counter catcher. Do I want to do anything else with this hand, though? Do I want to Rod back my Tinks? Sure. I could Great Ball into the big Tinkaton again. I actually wouldn't mind that. No. We'll take Dunsparce, though. Alright. Knockout. We could get Iono'd again. We have to be mindful of that, but if they Iono me, it's fine. We still have an okay board stay right now. So let's see what our 2 prizes are gifting us. Switch and Tinkatuff. I like those. Those are pretty nice prizes. The Tinkatuff especially is nice. All right, let's see if they're able to Iono. Iono would be a little annoying here because, like, I have a pretty solid follow-up hand. Because I have the double energy that we need to attack the Gholdengo. Because now we just have to go Tinkaton to win the game. Or if they put another Palkia down, we could maybe knock that out a bit easier, just in case. We'd have the Luxray, but Luxray's getting KO'd probably with the Super Rod gone already. So Luxray's probably out of the question. They fail the Artazon. Maybe they're playing like a very thin line of Dunsparce? I don't know. 2-2 Dunsparce, maybe? I'm not too sure. All right, let's see. Can they Iono here? They could Roxanne me the following turn. We do have to be mindful of Roxanne. So I think next turn we want to set up a good board because we could get Roxanne. Oh, they are playing Pokestop. There goes my Artazon. Pokestop does get them double Power Pad and double Superior Energy Retrieval. So now if they Iono me, there's 2 retrievals going to the bottom of the deck. So now I'm confident we're probably not getting Iono'd. It would be very unlikely. I mean, if they Iono me, they're putting retrievals to the bottom of the deck. How are they going to attack me? I don't think that would be great for my opponent. I guess they have the Dunsparce option. I don't know. Can they Iono me? Do they even draw the Iono if they conceal cards? Let's see. Because they just attack me here. We can set up a pretty good board next turn to hopefully win the game. Dude. Okay, well, they actually might whiff the attack here, though, because they have 2 retrievals in their hand. And they need 3 energy to KO me. They actually could whiff the attack. Or not. They play that. Still give them a 1 prize. Or we can still win the prize trade. That's get any supporters. No Morty for next turn. Nice. That's not good. We hit a Dunsparce, which is nice. I mean, it could be worse. Honestly, I don't know if this knockout's possible. That Iono was extremely frustrating. That was a really good Iono. Might the chill for a turn. Yeah. That was this hand. Can't even find the big tank. Yeah, there's no knockout coming this turn. I think we're just going to have to set up for another turn. Good boss. Greninja. No, that's not going to make a difference. There's Rare Candy Tinkaton. It's not enough. I didn't get another Dunsparce, which kind of sucks. Do I just... I want to play this boss. Boss under the Gholdengo doesn't seem relevant. I just pass. I could play the Pokestop, to be fair, but I don't want to mill anything useful, so I think we're not going to play Pokestop. It doesn't seem like a great idea. Yeah, that Iono was really annoying. If they didn't Iono me there, it would have been chilling. That's not good. I probably should have grabbed another Dunsparce instead of another Tink there. Whatever. As long as they don't take 2 prizes this turn, I don't think they can. So we should be okay. Though I currently can't really KO them back. I might have to play the Pokestop, to be honest, just to be able to Dunsparce them again. Like, I probably should have gotten 2 Dunsparces down. It was a misplay. Because I actually don't know if I can take a knockout next turn. We'll see. We will see what we're able to do. There's Silene. They can get back Prime Catcher. Double Tails, please. Okay, that's good. Double Tails, I'll take it. If they're going to... Yeah, okay, that's good. I'll take it. Luck's going my way for once. No, I should have definitely had 2 Dunsparces in play. Not the Tinkatink. Yeah, it was a misplay. My hand isn't fantastic either. Like I said, though, we can't really... I don't know if I'm going to be able to take this knockout next turn. Not playing a supporter last turn kind of hurt me. Hopefully we can draw, like, something powerful here, like Morty's Conviction or something. Even a Nemona would be okay. If I don't KO the Gholdengo, we will lose the game. We need to basically KO Gholdengo this turn in order to win. I could attack with the one-price Tinkatuff, I guess. That could be okay, I guess. I don't know. It's not fantastic. What's our top deck? Something good, hopefully. There we go. Clutch. Now, do I play the Pokestop is the question. I'm going to say no, even though it is tempting. Okay. Not bad. Nemona. Didn't get any Dunsparces, though. Maybe just attack here and pray. Should be a knockout, right? Okay. So we are doing 330 damage. Okay, I'll play the Pokestop. Screw it. We need to find, like, Buddy Poffin. Nice. Ooh, clean. Okay. That was pretty good. That was a good Pokestop. Jeez, okay. That was insane that we actually hit that. Got Tinkatuff, which is good. I was hoping for another Dunsparce, but Tinkatuff is good. We have to play Candy. So we kind of just have game next turn. Okay. Bench that. We could play Nemona's Backpack here. I'm just going to Pokestop for that, though. I'm just going to take a knockout. Okay. We should have game next turn. All right. We got the knockout. Neo Upper Energy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And we'll see if they Iono or Roxamie here. I wish I had more Dunsparces in play. But we have a pretty good hand. If they do not disrupt my hand here, we should be able to just knock them out, right? We just have game in hand. So they have to hand disrupt me and hope for the best. So we'll see. That's their win con. Yeah, there's the Iono. Once again, it's annoying they're playing that. Gholdengo playing Iono is super annoying. Can we get a good hand off this? There's the... Okay, we got a few cards. It's basically down to whether or not we can respond with a KO. Especially when they can one-shot. If they weren't able to one-shot me super easily, it wouldn't be as bad that they Iono me, right? But the fact they're weak to metal, dude, it just sucks, dude. Okay, we'll see if we can take a KO here. It's basically down to whether or not we can chain together a KO. This is why I want another Dunsparce last turn. Not getting there sucks. It's down to this. We literally need to attack KO this turn or else we will lose the game. There's no other way I can take 2 prizes. It's got to be the Tinkaton. Oh boy. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. The Pokestop could bail us out, though, and get 3 cards like it did last turn, though. We need so much, though. Okay. I'll have to play the Nemona. Okay. It's not looking good, but it does to give us a little bit of leeway. I don't think it's going to be enough, though, unfortunately. Yeah. I'll play Pokestop. Screw it. Buddy Poffin's not enough. I think that's GG's. I don't think we're going to be able to take a KO this turn. It's not looking good. Yeah, we didn't even get a double turbo. No, dude. Nothing I can do to win. Just can't do enough damage. If we had another Dunsparce in play, it would have been possible. Whiffing the Dunsparce there kind of killed me in the end. Yeah. Unfortunate. There you have it. That is Tinkaton EX in action with the Dunsparce. The Dunsparce really does make Tinkaton 10 times better. Just being able to use Runaway Draw to keep accumulating a massive hand feels really, really good. And like I said, I got destroyed by this deck in a tournament this weekend, and I definitely had to give the deck a try. And honestly, didn't disappoint me at all. Just being able to build up a huge hand feels really good. Even when you have all the Dunsparces in play, even if you get Iono'd, it's honestly fine. I'll only change I'd maybe make to the deck. Wouldn't mind playing another Gather Materials. Tinkaton. It could be kind of nice to have another one of these in the deck. We had some interesting games in today's video. Surprisingly, didn't see any Charizard, but sometimes the latter do be like that. But yeah, like I said, once you kind of build up a huge hand, this deck can really become unstoppable. And hope you all enjoyed this video on Tinkaton EX. I've gotten some requests to play this deck too, so I'm glad to kind of get that out of the way. And if you all enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the way to reaching 60,000 subs. It's a big milestone on the channel, so if you have not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe down below and check out my second channel down below for some extra content. I did a video where we looked at the top 10 best decks in the current format right now heading in to Indianapolis this weekend, and I also looked at a bunch of decks in Japan because Dragapult EX is doing really, really good in Japan right now. It could even be BDIF in Japan, so definitely check out that video on the second channel down below in the description. Thanks for watching. See you on another video. Bye-bye.